Hey, it's 92 Jelani. Recently, I did a feature on Tap Newo's latest album called Fake Techno. The track that I worked with him on is called Top Floor, and in it I made the percussion sounds and synthesized percussion sounds that remind me, or at least I was inspired by, Green Velvet's Percolator. To get this sound, I used the Verbos Electronics Amplitude and Tone Controller. It's a low-pass gate, and I pinged the filters on the low-pass gate to self-oscillate, creating a percussive sound similar to like an 808's circuitry. That's kind of how the 808 was designed. So that's the method that I used to get that. I'm going to walk through it to show you guys how I did that. And yeah, check it out. Check out the record, Fake Techno. It's kind of like his response to people saying that his music wasn't real techno. So he made the Fake Techno album. But it's amazing. You should check it out. We mixed down the record at Big Bad Sound Recording Studios. It's one of the nicest studios I've ever been in, and it was honestly a pleasure and an honor to be able to go in there. A lot of amazing records have been recorded there and mixed down there, and the whole team there is just amazing. But yeah, let me show you how I make the sound. Let's go. Okay, let me break down the patch that I did for Top Floor pretty quickly. It was kind of inspired by the Percolator patch, or what I think was done for Percolator. I have no actual idea, but it sounds like their filters being pinged. This is something that's been done a lot in early dance music to make drum machine sounds because it's a pretty cheap circuit and it gives you a really impactful low end. That's what they use in the 808. And it's essentially getting the cutoff frequency of a filter tuned to a certain resonance and increasing the resonance so when you put a trigger through it, it spikes it, and that spike is quick, it's plucky, it sounds like a kick tuned low enough, tuned high enough, a tom or whatever. So yeah, that's what I use for Top Floor, and let me kind of break down how I did it with Verbos modules. So over here I just have a clock going, and I have a clock going to two different voltage multi-stages via the advanced input. And then the voltage multi-stage has a gate output, so I'm taking that directly into the amp and tones, amplitude and tone controller's audio input. So what I have to do now is find the frequency that I want them to resonate at. I just do that by turning the cutoff down and then increasing the resonance until I start hearing a self-oscillation. Right there. So now I just need to find a frequency that I like. And then find the point where it self-oscillates and just tap it right below. So if you just push it a little bit more, it's going to start bring it right below. So with this one, I have this one at F. Let's see where I want this one at. Again, bring the cutoff down. Increase the resonance. Here we go. And then just bring it right below. So once it's tapped, perfect. So now that I have these two voltage multi-stages clocked together, I can use the switches to make a rhythm for the gates. So I'll start up the clock, and then we'll just dial this in. So now I have this rhythm going on with two frequencies via the amplitude and tone controllers that I have. One's a higher frequency, one's a lower frequency. And they're using the different voltage multi-stages to have a rhythm that's like a call and response. Something that's pretty cool too about the voltage multi-stage is that when it's clocked via the advanced input, the time controls control how long the gate is. So when you're doing this, you can have a more snappy gate by bringing the time down. or you can extend the gate longer by increasing the time. But what's really cool, once you go past a certain threshold, the gate's going to be so long that you're going to get multiple pings of the filter. Like as the gate opens, you get a ping, and as the gate closes, you get a ping. So you can get like a kind of multiple rhythms that way. And then you can kind of like dial that in. And you can always automate this with CV, so you can have like a modulating situation going on where the time moves, but they can get messy really quickly. And now you can just play around with the gates until you get like a groove that you like. Now that I have like a little groove going on, I'm going to take those into the multi-delay processor and play around with that. Multi-delay processor adds a saturation to it that kind of like brings it out more.